Welcome to a lesson by the National Ready Mixed Concrete Association. The lesson consists of a video followed by a short quiz. As a mixer truck driver, you might not think of yourself as a vital protector of our environment, but you actually are. It doesn't matter if you deliver to a residential, a commercial, or a highway construction site. When you rinse off your chute at the end of a delivery, how you handle the rinse water has a huge impact. Cities, counties, and the federal government require drivers to not only rinse off their chute correctly, but to also do so in the designated area on the construction site. Those regulations are in place to make sure that the water from rinsing your chute doesn't run into a storm drain, a sewer drain, or down a pathway that leads into clean water sources. Briefly, we also want to mention two other reasons to rinse your chute correctly. The first is, it is a part of your company's fleet preventative maintenance program. The second is, no one wants leftover concrete flying through the air, hitting other vehicles, or spilling onto streets, roads, and highways. Before we go any further, let's make the important distinction between two commonly interchanged terms: concrete washout and rinse off. Many times the term that we use for rinsing off the mixer chute is job site washout. Well, technically, that's misleading. Generally, washout refers to flushing out accumulated concrete in the interior of the mixer truck's drum or barrel with 150 to 200 gallons of water. The task is typically done at the batch plant. The drum is rarely, if ever, washed out at a construction site. What we really do at the job site is we rinse off our chute. That takes far less water, just 5 to 15 gallons. As a result, we're going to discuss washing out the concrete in your drum in another lesson. In this video, we're going to discuss the correct way to handle chute rinse off at a construction job site. Now, in doing so, we're going to examine various methods to get your chute clean while not violating any environmental regulations. What I want to leave you with now is that a careless act of rinse water running down a sewer or drain, either because a mixer driver isn't paying attention or because he doesn't really care, can be seen as negligent and harmful to the environment, not only by authorities, but also by the public. Nowadays, this can be easily documented even on an observer's cell phone. But far more important is that following proper procedures for chute rinse-off is the right thing to do. We must all take a personal responsibility to keep our water clean.